Hello and hello, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Chocolo Stash Watch episode 92. Yes, 92, hopefully that's right. Yeah, it's been a good one. It's been a long time. Well, not a long time, maybe a couple, 4 weeks I think it was. But it feels like, I don't know, yeah, feels like maybe it's been longer, but maybe not quite that long. I don't know, anyway, it feels a bit confusing. But here we are, we're back anyway, episode 92. Yes, the Stash Watch, basically where I go over what I hope to review or have bought recently, and hope to review in the next week or three or something along those lines, basically. Yeah, so there we go, so that's where we're up to. Yeah, so before I go on, yes, I was hoping to perhaps do a look back this weekend, but I don't know. It's one of those really. I kind of thought, I need to get back into the swing of things now. I've been, a bit behind on my channel for about half a week just because of having a bit of a mini holiday really. And before October was just basically a very busy time, very hectic really, and one of those. So I'm hopefully getting back on track now. But I thought let's just keep things simple, and because of that as well, I do have quite a few things in the stash that I need to review. But I've been trying to be sensible with it and not get too much in the meantime. But I've certainly got a lot that needs doing. So yeah. So hope everyone's doing all right. Anyway, it's been, let's say, been quite some time. Fingers crossed everyone's okay and having a good week. And yeah, nearly November. I mean, can you believe it? I can't actually believe that. And I say October's been quite busy, but if you had to ask me to mention, I don't know, I could maybe mention one of the weekends, but the rest of it I just can't remember at all. I don't know what happened in it. Been one of those months, but yeah, I could probably say that for most months, to be honest with you, this year. It's just gone so quickly. I just don't know what's going on. It's absolutely crazy, isn't it, really? So let me know if you feel the same. Anyway, this weekend I'm going to do a member review. So it's going to be this one, Poppet's minty cereal, chocolate and mint flavour cereal balls. They do a caramel one as well, which I might review also. No artificial colours, flavours, suitable for vegetarians, it says. So yeah, so interesting one. I think I saw this in B&M, I think. I don't know if it's an import from the US. It might be a US one, I'm not sure. No, it's got a UK address on it, so yeah. Yeah, it just says Poppets UK as well. I guess Poppets maybe a UK thing. Don't know if they're available in the US. It's a good question that. Maybe they're not. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I hope to review for the members actually. So I'm going to hopefully review that. Hopefully that'll be up. Hopefully by Monday, I think. Maybe some other time. So yeah, so there we go. So that's the member review. Now I've got some crisps in the backlog as well I want to review for the members as well. So I've got quite a few things actually in the backlog just for the members as well. But I think I've covered them maybe in other stash watches as well. So one of those really, one of them. So what else we got? Well, got these ones I like to do actually. Now these are always a pain to review, to be honest with you, these kind of things. I got this Ritter Sport Delightfuls. Don't think I've put these on Stash Watch for you because it's like a little mini selection. What's it called? Delightful little cubes of milk chocolates. Yes, lovingly crafted just for you, it says. So I guess it's just, Ritter Sports are generally a 4x4, I think it's 4x4 square block of chocolate. Or block of chocolate, as I say, with segments. So it looks like these are just mini segments really. Now you can imagine if a Ritter Sport is roughly about this size actually. So you could probably really fit quite a lot of Ritter Sports in here, maybe 4 or something, although without the packaging. So whether there'll be that many in here, I doubt it. I think Ritter Sports tends to be 100 grams actually. So you can see it's 176 grams. So a Ritter Sport bar, I'm sure, is just 100 grams. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So it's just over 1 bar of Ritter Sport, basically, this. Regards to the 20 pieces, but it does say 176 grams, so maybe they're actually a bit bigger than a regular cube of Ritter Sport, so having said all that, let's say 4, 8, 12, 16, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 is 1 Ritter Sport bar, so it looks like the cube's a bit bigger. Yes, hi there, Alan, great to see you, Alan, how are you doing? Yes, good to see you. Yes, got Puds back on the, Puds are back on the menu. I think I reviewed them in, let's take a bit of a swig of a drink. I got too excited now to see you there, Alan, yes. Not bad. Yeah, I think I reviewed Puds in. I think it was one of the lives. I think last year, so I might have to do them separately. Actually, a proper Pud review maybe. And Ida, Scotty, great to see you as well. How are things going for you today? Hope you're both doing well. Yeah, I suddenly feel the need to cough, so I might just let's have a look. I might just have a bit of a cough. There we go. I turn the volume off then so you wouldn't hear it. So let's have a drink as well while I'm at it. Yeah, there we go. Good job, I've got a bit of a drink, isn't it, really? Yeah, so you're both doing well. Good to see you both. Yeah, how's the chocolate situation for you? Yeah, this week has been a bit of a hectic one. I think I mentioned, basically I was away last weekend till about Tuesday, Wednesday. And I was a bit just catching up with, catching up, basically. So that's been a bit one of those. And a few new products recently. Home Bargains had a Snickers peanut brownie from Australia. Have I? Home Bargains? I might have to look into that. I've not been to Home Bargains recently. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I might have to look into that. I do have, speaking of Snickers actually, did I bring it in? Hopefully I did. No, I don't know if I did, I don't know if I did. Oh yes I did, yes, there we go, got it, yes. Did have, I think we mentioned this in one of the comments, Scotty. Yeah, Snickers butterscotch. I feel like the brownie one, I wonder whether I've seen that one before. I feel like I've had that in the past. I'm thinking of the lion brownie. Maybe I'm thinking of that one. We've got Snickers butterscotch here. It looks very interesting. Yeah, it looks very. Is it actually even got any chocolate on it? It looks like it's just covered in, I don't know. Yeah, interesting. Well, you just wanted to check out this one. Peanut caramel, butterscotch flavoured nougat, milk chocolate. So there's milk chocolate involved. It's from Australia, presumably, because the flavour is spelt with a U in it. So it's not an American import by the looks of it. So presumably from Australia. Interesting one. So that'd be quite interesting to do. And I'd need to get that brownie one, as you say, from yeah. And then here spots in Iceland as well. I remember, Alan, you were saying that Iceland are now doing the old imported chocolate goods. So I've not checked that out, but yeah, I have to do that. Maybe I'll pop into Iceland. Yeah, it looks a bit different. It does look a bit different. It looks interesting. So quite excited for that one. I'll have to get that reviewed. Yeah, there was the same brownie Snickers in the States in a purple wrap. I wonder if I saw that. I reckon I had that, but I think it got lost in the stash. And I think I never quite got round to reviewing it. So that's, one of those. Maybe I need to, have to, yeah, one of them. It got lost in the stash, I think, that one. Yeah, that's a shame. Cadbury's Vanilla Passion Fruit Slice from B&M. I didn't see that one, I must say. Passion fruit slice. Well, actually, no. Yes, I think I did. Actually. Yes, I did. Because I have it here. Yes, there we go. Yes. Dairy milk, yes, slices. Vanilla passion fruit, just as Scotty was mentioning. Yeah, I did get this one. I think it was the last one. Dairy milk chocolate with passion fruit flavoured jelly and vanilla flavoured cream or creme. Yeah, so it does look a nice one, that one, has to be said. I was telling a friend of this one. He usually is quite au fait or quite on top of the chocolate situation. But he hadn't heard of this one. So, yeah. That was one sort I met when I was on my little mini holiday. So it does look an interesting one. Whether it be nice. No, passion fruit, interesting flavour passion fruit, isn't it? I mean, I can't. Do I even know what passion fruit tastes like normally? I'm not sure. I mean, I've had it before, but it's a very weird fruit, isn't it? Passion fruit. It's a very odd one. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, great minds think alike. Yes. It does look an interesting one. Definitely unique, this one. I'm trying to think whether I could I mean, maybe when I taste it, I might think, oh yeah, that reminds me of passion fruit. But I can't specifically think what passion fruit tastes like off the top of my head. It's not one you have very frequently. Maybe with like yogurts or something. So interesting one, that one. Yeah, interesting. So whether the authenticity of that one, I'm not sure. Maybe should I try? Could I even get passion fruit very easily? I remember it being a bit of a funny, well, I don't know, not that, I mean, an interesting fruit. I don't remember it being one I sort of feel like I could have, I'm not bothered about. I feel like it was more sort of one that maybe, so move the camera back a bit, I feel like I'm a bit too close. Maybe that's about right. How about that? Might be better. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, I feel like maybe it was one that I felt would be more, I don't know, yeah, suitable for like a yogurt or a selection of fruit or something. That's how I seem to remember it being anyway. So whether that's actually the case, I don't know. So we'll see. Yeah. Speaking of, well, sort of fruit, I found this one as well. I think I've had this in the stash for a bit of time. Yes, Barrett fruit wafer, fruit salad wafers. So, like sort of like those pink wafer things, what are they called? Like fruit salad ones. It feels like it's a block. I feel like maybe it does split up actually, but it does feel like a big block of stuff. So an interesting one. Whether it'll be nice, I don't know. It might be quite straightforward, this one. So where is one I'll get around to reviewing, I don't know. I think I might pick this up in B&M or maybe Home Bargains actually when I was last in. But yeah, I don't know. What do we think? What do we think of that? Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. There's a few of these sort of weird sweets turned into other products. I've seen like jelly beans, sort of, I don't know, Bassett's jelly beans. I think it's them anyway. Now all the like fruit salad, I don't think blackjacks, but like those kind of love heart flavored jelly beans or something like that. I like that slices one. Not sure where it gets its name though. Yeah, it must be an Australian. I wonder if it's like. I think there's been a few of them, hasn't there? I think there was another one that I reviewed. I think I've done it now. I think it was a trip. Was it? Well, I can't remember which one it was. I reviewed a couple of them. I don't know if I've published them actually. And they had the slices brand. So I think it's just like a brand name they use or something like that. I assume anyway. Milky Bar Speculoos is the other new bar. Has that one been out before though, Scotty? I feel like I've seen that one before. Or is that like a UK one? I'm sure we had an import one. I'll look out for it either way. Trans wafers, interesting taste. I mean, I quite like fruit salads. I mean, you get them in those. You get them with blackjacks, don't you? Fruit salads. I'm sure it's like these sort of bags of sweets with fruit salads. It's like a pink and yellow sweet, chewy sweet. I don't know what the flavours are meant to be. To actually say what the flavour is, it might just say fruit salad. Pineapple and raspberry. Okay, there we go. So I never knew that. Pineapple and raspberry. Excuse me. Yeah. So that's what fruit salad's meant to be: pineapple and raspberry. Well, I never knew that. That's for sure. But they come with blackjacks, don't they? Which is like a licorice flavouring. I don't know what that flavour that blackjacks are, to be honest with you. They turn your tongue black, though. I know that. UK version, Tesco Christmas. I'll have to go there. Well, okay, I'll have to go there then one time. I think that's the next. I've not checked out the Christmas aisle in Tesco for a couple of weeks now, maybe 3 weeks. So I need to go back there actually. Interesting. All right, so it's the UK one. I think I reviewed the Australian one, or whatever it was. I think I did anyway. I think I did. Yeah. Oh well, I need to get back there, don't I? I think that's the gist of it. Yeah. I think I had this one in Stash Watch before, but I'm not sure. But it is one I do need to get reviewed. I've still got Tony's Chocolonely from last Christmas, actually. The 2 Christmas ones they did. I never reviewed them. I'll have to see if the date's still there. Maybe I'll just have to get them again. Yeah, chocolate chip cookie, this one. Milk chocolate chip cookies. There we go. Tony's Chocolonely. Yeah, it's got like a... what that is down the top. And there's a hole or a... I don't think it's part of the pattern. But it looks like a hole, doesn't it? Interesting. Well, yeah, that's one I got to review. That's on the list, but whether we'll get round to it, who knows? Got so many on the list, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so one of them really. Yes, I think that's probably in relation to the Christmas Speculoos Milky Bar. Interesting one, that one, isn't it? Interesting. Yeah. So. Funny, I've not spoken much all day today. Now I'm speaking, and I feel like I need to cough a lot. So I don't know what's going on there. So interesting that. But anyway, there we go. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'll see if the Tony's ones there. I don't know whether to get them again or not. I feel like it's a bit of a pain that really, having to get the same one again. But if they're not in date or whatever, it could be one of those really. So yeah. So we shall see. I guess we shall see. Yeah, so quite a few. Speaking of Christmas, I did see this one in the Asda. I don't know if I've reviewed this one or not. So apologies if I have done, but maybe last year. But the Snowballs bar, yes, with crunchy snowballs, it says. So there we go. Yeah, whether they're just actually sort of, discs rather than balls, I'm not sure. Probably are. So I feel like I might review this one, but I thought, if I don't buy it, then odds are that I won't have reviewed it, so we'll see. Are you on the Pepsi Max? Yes, I am, yes. That is my drink of choice, generally, Pepsi Max. It is the one I tend to drink, Alan. Yeah, I do go for a bit of Pepsi Max. There are some flavoured ones, and I've tried them. But I'm not. I don't know. I don't mind them actually. I don't mind them. But the problem is, it's when you run out of one bottle, or you need to top up your glass or something, then you've got another flavour or something like that. I find it just a bit of a pain. So sometimes I get like one bottle of a flavoured one. I think it was a mango one, a strawberry one, a lime one, maybe some other flavour as well. I think it was a ginger one, wasn't there? I think so. I've tried all of them, and I do like them. It's not that I dislike them, but I just find them inconvenient sometimes, and I don't know, yeah. Sometimes, because I have drinks with eating food and stuff like that as well, sometimes I think, well, do I really want this flavour while I'm eating? I don't know, we'll see. You feel like a cold coming on. You got a cold coming on, have you, Scotty? Yeah. I wonder if that's what I've got. I don't know. Maybe I have. I have to be careful, really. Yeah, so maybe that's what I've got. Last thing I need. I've been feeling a bit tired the past few days, but I've just felt that was kind of just, half of the course for me at the moment. I've just been felt a bit that way all month, actually. All October, it's just been I don't know. I felt a bit lethargic all month, so yeah, don't know. Been a bit of a pain. I was hoping this mini vacation, mini holiday. I feel like I'm using an Americanism to say vacation there, but I guess it was a bit like a vacation rather than a holiday, if that makes sense. I think you could probably infer a difference in the UK. I was hoping that would help me, get back on top of things, but I don't know. I was kind of I was always on the go. I was always like sort of physically and mentally on the go with it. Really, strangely enough, you probably saw in the update I did yesterday, so I didn't really feel relaxed from it at all. So I got back still knackered, and so I had a couple of days just basically I don't know, getting just trying to catch up on things. But of course, back at work and stuff like that, it's been a bit of a nightmare really. So it's been one of those. Now it's funny actually, Scotty, because I've got the chat open in 2 windows here, and your chat appeared in the other window rather than my one quicker, so I don't know what's going on there. I've been sleeping at 7 after work. Yeah, couldn't keep well. No, I've been like that as well, especially going back to the gym now as well. I've just been, since I sit down, I can literally just fall asleep straight away. Nightmare really. I think I got one of those, it sounds stupid, those head things you get for going on a plane, so you can lean back. Well, actually, I started to hurt my neck, because when you sort of fall asleep, your neck falls to one side. I was starting to get a really poor sore neck because I kept doing that. So I got one of those, but it was lethal actually. I might have mentioned this before. Ended up falling asleep, getting too comfortable and falling asleep too much, so it's a bit of a nightmare that really. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I recommend one of those. You have to control it very carefully and not get too comfortable. But yeah, I think maybe it's getting old, Scotty. Maybe it's getting old. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. We're just not as young as we used to be. Can't cope with this kind of thing. Can't do Can't do 4 days anymore. We need to start thinking about retirement, Scotty. That's what it is. If only. I think we've still got another 40 years. The state will expect us to work. So, but that's oh well. That depressing thought. Yeah, honestly. Now I do have this one. I found it in a stash. I think I've forgotten about it actually. It's a Ritter Sport Orange. Looks very nice. Looks a bit like their answer to a Fry's orange cream or creme. That's an interesting one. So this is a Ritter Sport. So did it? Yeah, let's have a look. Actually, it says 100 grams. Yeah, there you go. 100 gram bar. There you go. Ritter Sport. It is a 4x4. So bear in mind this one. It's 22 pieces. And it's 176 grams. So it does imply that the pieces in this one aren't just squares of Ritter Sport. So they are presumably a bit bigger. Interesting one. Afternoon napper, there we go, Scotty. This is it, you see. This is it. Yeah, we're past it now, Scotty. That's the problem. We're past it now. Yeah, honestly. It's all downhill from here. So, I don't know. I think the problem is when you're working full time, you know, and you're just so busy, and then, you know, doing things after where, you know, you work long hours and you're doing all sorts. It can be quite, yeah, it's just one of those, isn't it? You know, it can be quite difficult, really. Obviously, you know, yeah, just when you're doing other things. Yeah, it's one of them. I think it's just life. I think, Scotty. I think that's what it is. I was reading somewhere. Someone mentioned actually that they say that time seems to go quicker when you're older because of the fact that it's you know, what you're experiencing is I guess I don't know what was the actual way they phrased it. Well, basically, when you're younger, it's a very small proportion of your life that's like is a day or something like that. You know, that you've had, and that's why it feels like it everything goes quite a lot slower. When you're younger, it's you know, 1 day is a very small part of how much you've experienced. I think I almost said how much you've got left, and I guess, you know, maybe the depressing point of it. But, but that's not what I heard. It's just like, yeah, you know, like 1 day is a very small proportion of your life that you've had, and that's why it feels like it goes quicker because, you know, yeah, I don't know, maybe anyway. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. So it's one explanation anyway, isn't it? It is one explanation. I did have another one. I said of Bailey's cakes I wanted to do, but I've just looked at them. The date's gone. It must have a very small date. So that's a bit annoying, that. So I've not got them in Stash Watch, but I did want to get them reviewed. Do have these ones, though. These do look very nice. Choco Trios. I think these might have been in Stash Watch before. These Milka cake bar type affairs. I think they're a cake bar anyway. What does it say? Sponge cake with cocoa filling, 30% covered with alpine milk chocolate, 36%. Alright, so there's that's... What's that? 40. So there's 51% of it unaccounted for there. So yeah, we just say 11% cocoa powder or something, but I think that's the filling. So yeah, 51%. We don't know what it is, so we could probably guess what it is for whatever it's not included. I think it's a sponge cake, basically. I think it's just not included what the, you know, maybe anyway, but but nonetheless, it doesn't tell you what that is, so it's a bit disconcerting, isn't it? So. Yeah, you've heard that as well, have you? Yeah, and I wonder if it's true. I mean, it's an explanation, isn't it? Whether it's the explanation. I think it's just the fact that you're just a lot more busy as well. You're just doing a lot more, you know. Whereas when you're a kid, you're not really doing anything, are you? You're just messing about most of the time. I know you play games and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Yeah. I tried it as a cake bar. Yeah, they do look quite interesting. They do look quite interesting, actually. So looking forward to giving it a go. We'll see how it goes, I think, with those ones. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think whether, you know, the problem with cake bars is they're just very normal, aren't they? They're just very normal a lot of the time. You know, it needs to be something a bit special to taste a lot more than just a dry cake. And it's not common that they manage to achieve that really with them. I mean, frequently you get these sort of, you know, Malteser cake bars and all the Penguin cake bars and the Club cake bars. I mean, the Club ones weren't too bad actually, but you know, all these other ones, you know, and they're just all a bit disappointing. They're all the same cake bars. Well, they're made by the same company. These ones aren't, but you can tell by the shape they all have that sort of shape. I can't remember what the company is now. I don't think it's Burton's, but it might be. One of those. I think it might be Burton's actually. I think there's United that do. Is it United? Might be United biscuits. I think they're Premier biscuits, or one or the other, or both. Maybe it's one of these three. I don't know. I can't remember now. Anyway, but one of them do like mini rolls and stuff, and they're not too bad. But one of them do. Excuse me. Now one of them do wear these sort of like, I don't know. Yeah, Kit Kat cake bars and Penguin cake bars, and they all have almost the same shape, and they just tend to be a bit disappointing, those ones. Generally, anyway. I think one of them booked the trend at one point, but generally they're all the same and just not that interesting. You know, yeah. So one of those, I think, one of them. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah. So let's have a look. So last one for today. Yes, so not too many, but obviously I don't want to do too many in case you know, never get around to them. But I did find this Bailey's chocolate bars. Well, normally they do these around. I don't know. You see all these Guinness ones, don't you? And I don't know, special grouse or whatever it's called, that whiskey one and stuff. They always do like a chocolate bar around Christmas time, but I think they usually are there all year round at places like B&M and stuff. What is this one here? Milk chocolate with hints of Baileys. So that's quite interesting. It's actually just literally milk chocolate with hints of Baileys. That looks quite nice. Yeah. So I have to see. I had a few deja vu moments in the last few years. Yeah, it's like deja vu all over again. That's what they say. Yeah, I think it's. I think it's. I know, bizarre, isn't it? It is bizarre, but yeah, I think I know exactly what you mean there. I know you sort of feel like, oh, hang on, I've done this before or whatever, and I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit worrying. You know, we need to. I don't know. It's there's nothing you can do about it, is there? You just gotta keep going. Tried this bar, very nice. You say, very nice. I mean, it does look pretty interesting. I like the idea of it. I feel like the concept's a good one. There's no nonsense. You know what I mean? It's not like it's got some kind of actual, as in like a cream filling or anything. It's just a sort of nice chocolate bar, just with a bit of flavour. It looks nice as well. I like the little. You can't quite tell, but it's a bit pinky. This bit here, which I quite like. It's quite nice. That look a bit white there, but it is a bit pinky in hand. Yeah. So it's made of actual Baileys. Does it say not suitable for kids or something like that? It does say be drink away. I mean, how many of the bars you'd have to drink to get drunk, I don't know. I mean, I assume they have to put that on there because there is a chance that someone, could be susceptible to small amounts of alcohol or whatever. But I imagine it's not. You can't really get drunk off this chocolate bar, surely. It does obviously fill your stomach as well as you're eating it. But does it say how much alcohol's in there? Yeah. Oh, product does not contain alcohol, it says. Product does not contain alcohol. So why is it going I don't know. Well, maybe just, I don't know, they just covering all bases. Alright. Made in Ireland with chocolate from EU. Oh yeah, okay, non-EU countries. Alright. Okay, so there's no alcohol in it, but it's got an alcohol warning on it, so there we go. So you never know, do you? I guess you know. I mean, I guess it is the product, isn't it? So maybe it's just a standard thing. Maybe also it just entices people to think, oh, maybe there is alcohol in it, and you don't really notice. If you're not actually checking it, like I just did, maybe you just think, oh, well, okay, it's got a bit of Baileys in, or yeah. So clearly it's just Bailey's flavour, basically. Which I don't know, is that a good or a bad thing? I mean, let's face it, it's Bailey's flavour. I think it would be better. I think it would be better if they did have a bit of Baileys in there. You feel like it would be. Yeah, weird moments when I'm on the bus and there's same people set up, same people, same setup. Yeah, I see what you say. Yeah, I guess it is a bit like that, the daily grind and stuff. Yeah, you're just going in. Well, people, I know what you mean. You see the same people, because you leave at the same time. You see the same people. I know it's a bit of a funny one, that, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I used to see. When I was driving to work, I used to see this person jogging every day, but then obviously the pandemic happened, and I started going back. I don't know if I'm going back at the same time, but I don't see them anymore. So you think, oh, that's a bit of a shame. I wish I'd still see them, but I mean, it could be that I'm not going to work at the same time. I'm not really sure, unfortunately. So I don't know if they've changed their habits or whatever. Yeah. Yes, it did taste boozy to you. Yeah. Well. I guess it doesn't contain. I mean, he could put Baileys in, couldn't he? I mean, you wouldn't have to put much. Mind you. You'd think, putting a bit of Baileys in would give you a lot of the flavour, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe, it doesn't give you enough of the flavour out putting a lot of it in and affects the chocolate. It's probably just easier and cheaper and probably more effective just to flavour it, isn't it? But, I mean, it's because it's advertising booze. Right, that could be. Yeah, it probably does explain it. Yeah, they probably... I mean, the funny thing is, though, it does say with a hint of Baileys there. I mean, that to me, the pushing... I don't know. I feel like they're being a bit cheeky there because it does have a hint of Baileys insofar as it's got the flavour of it, but there's no actual Baileys in it. So you'd take from that. I think you would say that there is some Baileys in it because you'd think a hint of Baileys implies a sort of hint of it, a bit of it in there. But when you really look at the definition, what that really probably does mean, it just means it's hinting at it. So it's a bit cheeky, I think, a bit cheeky. It does say made with Baileys there as well. So what is going on here? It's it does say made with it there, and it isn't made with it, so no. I don't know, yeah, I'm not sure to make of that. I feel like it's a bit pushing it too far, especially, this bit's pushing it with a hint of Baileys, but that bit there actually saying it is made with Baileys, and it isn't, so I feel like that's a bit dodgy. Yeah, a bit dodgy, that, a bit dodgy. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know what to make of it, but yeah, I feel that's going a bit too far. And it is literally just not made of it. So yeah, what can you do? I don't know. Oh well, there we go. But yeah, there we go. A bit of a stash watch there. Not too bad. Quite a few to go. I mean, I'm reviewing, I don't know. I'm not struggling to get through more at the moment, so it's a bit of a difficult one. So when I get through all these, I'm going to try prioritise the this one for sure. I think slices with a little passion fruit. I think I've got to do that one. This butterscotch up there, I think as well. I'll have to check this one to see where I've already reviewed it. I might have done last year. And I think the other one I want to prioritise as well as the Bailey's one, of course, the member Poppet cereal. But this Bailey's one as well. So I think these three are definitely the ones I want to get reviewed this weekend if I can. And this one as well here. So yeah, so they're the three I want to do. So we shall see. Yeah, we shall see. So hopefully those are the ones I'll try and get done this weekend. Whether they'll be published next week, I don't know, because I've got a load in the backlog I need to still publish. So I've got plenty to do. That's the that's the gist of it. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, good to see you all. Good to see you, Scotty. Good to see Alan as well. Thanks for coming back. It's been a while. Hopefully getting it back onto the channel. I'll say this October's just been a bit of a write-off. Has been a bit of a difficult one. Yes. The salty caramel balls from Bailey's tasting more boozy. I need to. I think I've got them still, or I've reviewed them in the past, maybe as part of one of the lives, I think. But I've got a few free packs of Bailey's I need to do. So yeah, I'll have to look out for them. Yeah, to get them reviewed if I've not. Well, I'll have to review them, or if I haven't got them, get them. But I do remember them being quite nice then, and I think they did actually contain them, didn't they, Scotty? I think because it had that sort of caramel flavour or caramel filling. Nice wee haul today. Yes, thanks, Alan. Thank you. Yeah, good enough to keep me going. I have to check out Home Bargains for that Snickers brownie, I think. Yeah, let me know if you spot any in Iceland as well. I've not been in there yet, but as we mentioned in the comments, I think they are starting to stock some imported goods. So could be some good ones in there. I think one of them was something that was already available elsewhere, wasn't it? The triple decker mint triple decker dairy milk. But yeah, I think that was one anyway. But to keep an eye on. Maybe they'll get some exclusive as well, or something that's not available in other shops anyway. So it'll be interesting, that one. But yeah, great to see you all. Thanks so much for your support, everyone, by the way, and thanks so much, yes, especially Scotty and Alan for being here. Great to see you both. And everyone else who's watching as well, thank you so much. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. And yeah, it's Halloween on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday, one or the other, or both. Well, one or the other. Yeah, and of course the clocks go back tonight as well, so we're getting an extra hour in bed, but it'll be going to bed, going to sleep. Well, going dark very early, really, but I actually quite like it when the clocks go back. I tend to not change one of my actual alarm clock, because when I wake up, it makes me feel like I've got an extra hour in bed. So yes, I need to eat Poppet cereal. I thought let's see, hang on, let's see if I can see that. I bought the clump cereal. I've not seen that one. I'll have to check that one out, Scotty. Yeah, let me know if it's any good or not. I've not seen that. Yes. Good sure said, yeah, it's true, Scotty. You normally can't make it, can you? So good to see you. Yes, I think the chat's a bit slow today, so apologies for that. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, good to see you, Scotty. Glad you could make it as well. Really good to see you. Yeah, and you, of course, Alan, as well. And yes, I've seen Australian Cadbury's in Iceland, but I've had before from B&M. Yeah, I think that's it. I think the ones that have been in B&M already. So yeah, it's a bit one of those. But you never know. They might get some exclusives or unique ones or ones that aren't available elsewhere at some point. We'll have to see. Fingers crossed if these ones sell well enough. But we'll see. But yeah, take care, Scotty. Take care, Alan, as well. And anyone else who's watching, as I say. And sorry if I've gone by the time you watch this. Don't mean to. It's just yeah, just the way of it. It's just a bit slow sometimes, the chat coming through, as we've seen. But yes, I do apologise for that. I'm not ignoring you. But have a great weekend. And thanks again for your support. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.